I'd like to call the meeting to order, please. Roll call.
Alderman Austin,
Here.
Clark,
Here.
Mayberry,
Here.
Foley,
Here.
Talanier,
Here.
Here.
Schiff. Here. Mayor Pauley.
Here. Call, please stand for the pledge, followed by the invocation by Alderman Mayberry. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, dear Lord, for bringing us all together here tonight. Thank you for America, the greatest country in the world. Let all of us, including myself, remember tonight that we are here to take care of business for the city and the constituents of the city of Rock Island. Thank you.
Minutes of the meeting of October 3rd, 2016.
Motion to approve the minutes as printed.
Second.
Motion is second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion approved. Okay, update Rock Island. I have 5 items tonight. First item, October 9th through the 15th is Fire Prevention Week. On Wednesday, October 12th from 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m., the Southwest Branch Library and the Fire Department will come together and treat kids to firefighter stories, songs, crafts, and the chance to see a real fire truck and meet firefighters. For more information, please call 732-5338. The Schwiebert Riverfront Park will host its last Thursday night groove concert this year on Thursday, October 13th with Machine Gun Willie. Get ready for some rock and roll, blues and music from the 60s to the 90s. Presented by Rock Island Happy Joe's and the Park and Recreation Department. The event is free admission and open from 6 to 8:30 p.m. with food and drink for purchase. A family-friendly day of live music, food, and fun to benefit the ALS division of the Muscular Dystrophy Association of Iowa and Western Illinois on October 15th from 2 till 8 p.m. at the Schwiebert Riverfront Park. $10 cash admission at the gate, while kids under 12 are free with paid adult. Come celebrate a good cause. For more information, please call 732-7275. The City of Rock Island's Police Department is holding a community meeting to strengthen existing partnerships with the citizens of Rock Island. Join the discussion on October 19th from 6 to 7 p.m. at the Police Department, 1212 Fifth Avenue, to look for ways to prevent crime and improve the department's services to citizens. For more information, please call 732-2677. And finally, play and learning go together for preschoolers. So join us at the main library to help create young readers with play activities designed to grow your preschooler's mind. Ages 5 and under are encouraged to join on October 19th from 3 to 5 p.m. The event is free and sponsored by the Merrill Harris Fund and the Rock Island Public Library Foundation. That's Update Rock Island for this week. Next item is presentation of the 2016 Labor Day Parade Awards. Is that, who's doing that, Grace? Are you doing this? Yes. Then it's time.
You gonna come help me?
I'm going to come help you. I don't know how we got all these Rock Island High School students here because they didn't have school today. It's hard for them to show up at night.
Yeah, so that was awesome that they all came.
It is.
Good evening. My name's Grace Shirk, and I'm part of the Rock Island Labor Day Parade. And I would just like to thank everybody for coming tonight. And we would like to tell you about our 2016 parade and some of the things that took place and recognize some of the wonderful entries that we had this year. First, I would like you to know that we had a little over 140 entries this year. It was another safe parade due to the wonderful work of our Rock Island Police Department, who are always there to help us every year. We also are very fortunate to have the Rock Island Fire Department there for any medical emergencies. Thank goodness this year I don't believe we had any. We also want to say thank you to various departments that make a difference in our parade, such as the Public Works Department, the Streets Departments, Engineering, and a very special thank you to the Public Works this year because they helped us with our special balloon bags. If you don't know, we let off 400 balloons at 4 different strategic locations throughout the parade route, and we had 4 arches in honor of our 175th anniversary for the city of Rock Island, and Public Works was most gracious to help us with setting all of that up. And then a very special thank you also to Linda Moore. She is our liaison for our parade committee. She's our city liaison, and she works in the administration office. This year's parade, we can thank several people who helped to sponsor 7 musical groups. So we would like you, as you go out in the community, to thank these businesses and organizations and let them know how much you appreciate their sponsorship. For example, Rock Island and South Rock Island Township sponsored the Metro Youth Program, Metro Steppers. Hodson's Funeral Home sponsored the Black Hawk Pipes and Drums Band. McDonald's Restaurant sponsored the Rock Island High School Marching Band. Crawford Company sponsored Allman High School Marching Band. The Dispatch Publishing Company sponsored Rock Ridge High School Marching Band, and the Dispatch Publishing Company sponsored Moline High School Band. Orr's Mortuary sponsored Davenport Central High School Marching Band, and Jayco's Restaurant provided lunch for the Western Illinois Marching Band. Now, what should jump out at you as you hear that? Music, but we have music from all over the Quad City area coming to our parade and participating, and it's a wonderful thing. So thank you to all those organizations and businesses that help sponsor them. We also want to thank the Orca Swim Club and a local softball team. They helped carry some of the banners and the sponsorship banners that were carried throughout the parade. Kate Wilfong McKinley, she served as our official photographer. So as we go through all the pictures in a little bit, and I know you saw some a little bit ago while we were waiting for the meeting to begin, that's a special thank you to her because we wouldn't have those pictures without her assistance. We also absolutely have to thank the Rock Island High School Environmental Action Club and the Keep Rock Island Clean, Beautiful organization because they help us by passing out litter bags at the beginning of the parade and then cleaning up the entire parade route at the end of the parade. So a special thank you to them. They did another excellent job. A few years ago, we decided it would make it more interesting and fun if we had some announcers. So I announce at 30th Street, Bill Sowards announced at 18th Avenue and 24th Street, and mine's 18th Avenue and 30th Street. And then Patrick Adamson announces over by the old country market. And so it makes it special. People like to hear what's going on, and hopefully someday maybe we'll get one at the end of the parade also. So a thank you to them, and thank you to the various parking lots and businesses that allowed us to set up and announce from those locations. We had invaluable support from the Davenport Amateur Radio Club, and of course Rock Island's very wonderful group of volunteers. We have a parade board, if you don't know. It consists of Art Milton, Grace Shirk, Sammy Montgomery, Bill Sowards, Edna Sowards, Kay Whitley, and Mary Chappell. And then about 45 other family members and friends get together to help us out the day of the parade, like Linda Milton, she's always there. A number of my family members are always there. But the parade couldn't take place without all these wonderful volunteers. And I want you to know it couldn't take place without our wonderful Mary Chappell and Art Milton, because they are really the strength behind our parade. And I ask that you all give them a hand, please. We also absolutely have to thank our city council, which is and mayor, which are always supportive of our Rock Island Labor Day Parade and help to fund us to make sure we exist every year. So give them a hand also. But the biggest thank you, of course, goes out to you, all of you who are participants, all of you who watch our parade, all of you who make our parade possible by being in the parade. Community involvement is the key to our success, and you are our community involvement, and we just want to say thank you very, very much. So let's get on with the awards. We have several categories, but 5 different areas. We have the Citizens' Choice, the Council Choice, the Parade Committee Choice, the Marshal's Choice, and the Mayor's Choice. So let's get through those without further ado. The Citizens' Choice is actually selected by citizens along the parade route. We give them a list of everybody going through the parade, and we say, tell us who your favorite entries are. So this first group were chosen randomly by parade watchers the day of the parade. And the first one is the Society of Italian Americans. Do we have any representatives here tonight? Come on down. They're up. The Society of Italian Americans has supported the parade for many years, and their purpose is to celebrate Italian culture, heritage through their many activities, and this year's entry featured several society members walking along 2 decorated trucks. And we're going to hold applause now till we get to the end of this first group, okay? Knights of Columbus. It was also selected by the citizens. Do we have a Knights of Columbus representative? No? We'll make sure they get their award, but the Knights of Columbus, this is their 114th year. The council works closely with the local Catholic churches to provide various funds for projects, and this year's entry featured officers walking with flags, a truck, and a trailer. And by the way, you'll see the pictures of each entry as I read them. Next, we have Denkman Elementary School. Is Denkman here? Oh, that's a shame. Students and staff and parents developed a great theme-based entry for this year's parade. This entry featured several walkers and a float, which said, "We Heart Rock Island." Students were asked to write on sheets of paper what they loved about Rock Island, and those sheets of paper were all attached to the float. So that was really, really a nice job. Our theme this year was "We Heart Rock Island." And Close and Company 1946 fire truck. I see Wayne out there. Parade watchers of all ages love the sound of the bell from this 1946 Seagrave fire truck from Close and Company. The truck celebrated its 70th birthday in July, and we appreciate owner Wayne Close's support for the Labor Day Parade, and we look forward to seeing you again next year as we do all the entries. Factory of Fear. Okay, this entry was a truck and trailer full of lots of creepy, scary people and characters. They walk. Yeah, they're probably busy tonight doing their creepy, scary thing. So we'll make sure that they get their award. The New Windsor drill team will also not be in attendance, but it's easy to see them when they're coming, of course. They have many, many entrants, and they come with horses, and this is their 44th year, and we are honored to have members of the drill team provide their special pageantry at the beginning of our parade. And they've been doing it for a few years now, and we really appreciate it because it's just very inspiring to see all those young people on horses with flags. So those are our citizen choices. Let's give them a round of applause. Again, thank you very much to each of these entries, and we hope to see you next year. Next, we have the council's choice. These are favorite entries selected by the Rock Island City Council. First, we have Blackhawk Bank and Trust. Come on down, and again, we'll wait till we get through all the members in this category. The bank's entry showcased a company truck and float that featured a small house to remind everybody that Blackhawk Bank is your neighborhood bank. And in keeping with this year's parade theme, it was also decorated with several hearts, as you can see up on the photo. Next, we have Rock Island Animal Hospital. Do we have a representative? The staff from the hospital once again created a very thoughtful entry-based theme, and it said, "We positively love Rock Island." So I thought that was really, really cute. Rock Island Horticulture Club. Okay, club members created another wonderful botanical-based entry this year for the parade. Entry featured a beautiful garden arranged on a flatbed with 2 floral people sitting on benches. We congratulate the Rock Island Horticulture Club because this is their 33rd year. Next, we have Longfellow Liberal Arts Elementary School. And it might be our schools aren't here with the exception of Rocky because school wasn't in session today in honor of Columbus Day. Following behind the Longfellow Pride School banner, this year's theme-based entry featured a large group of students and parents walking alongside a decorated truck that showcased a large heart balloon with the words Rock Island in the center. Also on display was the Longfellow Lion mascot, and a great show of school spirit. Terror at Skellington Manor, I'm going to guess they're pretty busy. Oh, you were good and you came tonight. Thank you. I thought you'd be out scaring people somewhere. Not tonight. That's good. Yeah, it's the other guys. If you are a fan of Halloween, this entry was for you. The creators of Terror in the Woods developed their entry around this year's haunted house attraction, Terror at Skellington Manor, the asylum. The entry featured a truck and trailer with lots of creepy, scary people and characters. The entry also had a banner that said, "I love you to death." Next, we have Davies Antique Fire Truck. Do we have any representative here? We were very excited to have the 1926 International Fire Truck ringing its bell in this year's parade. The truck is owned by Jim Davies, and he was carrying his father in the parade, Ted Davies. Quad City 50s Friends. I believe I saw some people out there. You guys are always so fun every year. I love it. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. Quad City 50s Friends, a group of friends from LeClaire, Iowa, returned to the parade this year with their yellow 1953 Ford truck, I believe it's outside, and Coca-Cola themed trailer. Several members of the group were dressed in 1950s attire, and they look really, really cool. We appreciate their support of the Rock Island Labor Day Parade, and as always, we hope everybody will again come back next year. So let's give them all a round of applause, please. Thank you again to our council choices. Okay, almost done. Next, we have the parade committee's choice. A few years back, we realized that as much as we love doing the parade, we also wanted to have some input on some of these wonderful entries, so we created a parade advisory board and volunteer committee choice. This year, we selected the Rock Island High School ambassadors. The student ambassadors from Rock Island High School did a wonderful job developing a special float to honor the City of Rock Island's 175th year. So come on down. You get up here, Miss Bonner.
This is a one group picture, so you
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Mayor, I think their dean should get up there with them, too. The dean of Rock Island, I think he should get up there, yes.
Come on, Dean. They're out there. Let me finish telling you about them. They created an entry that featured a large black and historic Rock Island Lines train engine, as you see up there. It displayed the handprints of the students that helped to make it and a Mississippi River sunset on the back. Students wore Rock Island Lines t-shirts and carried banners that showcased photos from Rock Island's past and present. Andrea Bonner, Pear, is the advisor for the club, and we would like to thank them for this wonderful, memorable entry. I'm gonna get out of the way. Go Rocks! Thank you, thank you. We hope you'll come back next year. You have a lot to live up to with that one. Marshall's Choice. Marshall's Choice is our Grand Marshal this year was the Mighty Fortress Church, and they get to select what they consider to be the best theme-related entry, and they chose the Two Rivers United Methodist Church. Do we have some representatives? Come on down. Or up. I don't know. Whatever. Come in front. You could feel the love coming from this theme-based entry. Once again, the members from this active church presented another creative entry. First, there was the church banner, followed by members of walking and riding bikes carrying heart-shaped signs that stated what they loved about Rock Island. Second, there was a truck and a decorated flatbed that carried additional members of the church and more photos of what members loved about Rock Island. Well, we love Rock Island too, and you are our choice this year for the Marshall's Choice. We look forward to having Two Rivers Church again next year, as we do all of them. Last but not least, we always have the Mayor's Cup winner. This goes to a brand new entry, and one of the things we're always asking from day one, from we first started this parade, is for families to get involved. We want churches and businesses and organizations, but we love when families come together and be a part of our parade, even if it's just watching it. And in this case, the Black family of Rock Island did just that, and they are the winners to receive this year's Mayor's Cup winner. Do we have representatives from the Black family? Members of the Black family have watched the parade for several years, and finally they decided that this year they were going to be a part of the parade. So based on this year's theme, they created a very special float that showcased what they love about Rock Island. On the front of the float, they recreated the gateway sign feature and light columns. Along the sides of the float were copies of the iron fence that contains the Centennial Bridge arch. In addition, they added greenery and a few animals to signify their appreciation of Rock Island parks and the wooded areas. They also had a tall replica of Black Hawk at the back of the float. Attached to the front of the float was a very large heart because they love Rock Island and they shared what they loved about Rock Island and wanted to be a part of this 175th celebration. So we appreciate the time that the family spent and thank them for being a part of our 175th celebration and our 32nd annual parade. So another year has gone by, but we need to give one more thank you to everybody, viewers, participants, council members, parade board members. Let's give everybody a hand. So thank you, and we hope to see everybody next year, and we hope you'll think just like the Black family did and choose to be a part of the parade just because it's fun. Thank you.
And keep your eyes on the street. The Black family says they're working on a special entry for something for Halloween, so look out. All right, now to continue. Item number 8.
A special ordinance regulating parking on private property located at 1625 11th Street.
Motion to consider, suspend the rules, and pass the ordinance.
Second.
Any questions or comments? Hearing none, roll call.
Alderman Austin.
Aye.
Clark.
Aye.
Mayberry.
Aye.
Foley.
Aye.
Talonier.
Yes.
Nahodel. And Ship.
Aye.
Motion approved. Item 9, A and B.
the reports and authorize payments as recommended.
Second.
A motion and a second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, roll call.
Alderman Austin.
Aye.
Clark.
Aye.
Mayberry.
Aye.
Foley.
Aye.
Talonier.
Yes.
Hodel.
Aye.
And Schiff.
Aye.
Motion approved. Item 10.
Claims for the week of September 30th through October 6th in the amount of $305,874.57.
Move to allow the claims.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to allow the claims. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, roll call.
Alderman Austin.
Aye.
Clark.
Aye.
Mayberry.
Aye.
Foley.
Aye.
Talonier.
Yes.
Hodel.
Aye.
Schiff.
Aye.
Motion approved. Item 11.
Purchase card claims for the month of September in the amount of $62,980.36.
Motion to approve the purchase card claims.
Second.
A motion and a second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, roll call.
Alderman Austin.
Aye.
Clark.
Aye.
Mayberry.
Aye.
Foley.
Aye.
Talonier.
Yes.
Hodel.
Aye.
Schiff.
Aye.
Motion approved. Item 12.
Report from the Community and Economic Development Department regarding an amended Illinois Quad City Enterprise Zone intergovernmental agreement for the city to join the Enterprise Zone.
Motion to approve the amended agreement is recommended and authorize the mayor to execute the contract documents.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any questions or comments?
Randy, could you give the people here in the audience and at home a brief explanation of what this is all about here?
So our enterprise zone expired this summer, and what we're looking to do is join the Quad City Enterprise Zone, which are the Illinois cities on the Illinois side. And it was originally passed earlier this year, and this is just some amended language that all the other cities have agreed to, and we need to do it at this point.
And the enterprise zone gives certain economic advantages for businesses to relocate or locate or expand in certain areas.
Yeah, there are different. Typically, it's a sales tax rebate.
For new building materials.
Right, for building materials.
And I think this is a good opportunity. We've had our own in the past, and I think this is a good opportunity to partner with our neighboring cities, and I think it ups our advantage of getting approval from the state to have the enterprise in it as well. So I think this is hopefully a win-win for all of us as long as the state okays it.
Right, any other comments? Hearing none, roll call.
Alderman Austin.
Aye.
Clark.
Aye.
Mayberry.
Aye.
Foley.
Aye.
Talonier.
Yes.
Hodel.
Aye.
Schiff.
Aye.
Motion approved. Item 13.
Report from the Community and Economic Development Department regarding the hiring of consultants for analyzing Millennia Housing Development's request to establish 2 project-specific TIFs, one for Century Woods and one for Heather Ridge, recommending Kane, McKenna, and Associates.
I'd like to table this, Your Honor.
Second.
Oh, we have a motion and a second to table it. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, it's tabled. Item 14.
Report from the Police Department regarding the hours for Halloween trick-or-treat, recommending Monday, October 31st, 2016, from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. in the city of Rock Island.
Motion to approve the trick-or-treat hours is recommended.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion approved. Item 15.
Report from the Public Works Department regarding a request from William Clay, owner of 2035 9th Street, to install a handicap ramp and platform within the 21st Avenue right-of-way at 2035 9th Street.
Motion to approve the request is recommended, subject to providing proof of insurance and a recordable agreement.
Second.
A motion and a second. Any questions or comments?
Yeah, I just want to make a quick comment. I know Will Clay is here in the crowd, and some time ago we did approve a rezoning. I think it was back in the spring, if I remember correctly, to this property. And great to see that he is on his way, Will, to opening up a restaurant in my ward, right across the street from Alderman Mayberry's ward. So we're both very excited because you took a dilapidated property and it was empty, and you're fixing it up, and that'll be great. And we look forward to coming down soon to having some good food. So this is just another step in the process. So,
Any other comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion approved. Item 16.
Report from the mayor regarding a reappointment to the Airport Authority Board.
Move to approve the reappointment as recommended.
Second.
A motion and a second. Any questions or comments?
I will be abstaining from this. I will then get up and stand over here on the side.
And as a point to that, I'll say that the person we're appointing is Alderman Foley's fantastic wife, and I know she does an excellent job representing the city of Rock Island on this board and bringing some younger and female power to the leadership of the board, and I'm happy to see her reappointed.
Any other comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion approved. Item 17.
Report from the city clerk regarding a request from John Norris of J&M Displays for a pyrotechnic display permit for fireworks to be held on Saturday, October 15th, 2016, approximately 8:30 at the Quad City Hindu Temple located at 9801 14th Street West, Rock Island, Illinois.
Motion to approve the request is recommended and temporarily waive Article 1 of Chapter 10, Section 10-9A of the Code of Ordinances to allow for the issuance of pyrotechnic display permit and authorize the fire marshal to issue the permit.
Second.
Motion is a second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, roll call.
Alderman Austin.
Aye.
Clark.
Aye.
Mayberry.
Aye.
Foley.
Aye.
Talonier.
Yes.
Hodel.
Aye.
Schiff.
Aye.
Motion approved. Item 18.
Report from the city clerk regarding a request from Augustana College's student radio station, WAUG, for a sound amplification permit for Saturday, October 22nd, 2016, from 9 p.m. to midnight for a concert in the lower quad at Augustana College.
Motion to approve the sound amplification permit is recommended.
Second.
We have a motion is a second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion approved. Item 19.
Report from the city clerk regarding a request from Labor Space at 311 21st Street and Rostox at 2108 3rd Avenue to have outdoor entertainment on their adjoining properties and a request to sell alcohol outside in the demarcated area for their event to be held on Sunday, October 16th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Move to approve the request for outdoor entertainment and outdoor alcohol is recommended, subject to complying with all liquor license regulations and subject to being closed down early if noise complaints are received.
Second.
A motion is a second. Any questions or comments?
I'll just briefly say, thank you to the gentlemen that are putting on the event. I know that's an area of the downtown that sometimes people don't think of as having lively things going on, and I know you guys are doing a lot down there, and I think this will just bring more attention to all the work you're putting into that side of our downtown, and I know that's one of my favorite areas of the downtown, but I think it'll bring more awareness, so please get out to the event if you can, and thank you guys for doing what you're doing.
Any other comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion approved. Item 20, other business, council members.
Yeah, three quick things. Number one, just the same reminder I made last week, nobody has an excuse for not having a time to vote because you can vote anytime right now. County office building and other remote sites that will become available during the next 4 weeks. Number two, a week from tomorrow night, I'll host a ward meeting, community meeting, because in all honesty, I annually attract people from all of the wards, all areas of the city. This time we're going to be meeting at the community room of the police station at 6:30, and I'm advertising 6:30 to 8 because along with that, for anybody who wants to be there at 5:30, we'll offer a behind-the-scenes look inside the more secured spaces of the police station, and we'll do another one following the ward meeting. So one at 5:30, meeting from 6:30 to 8, and then those who want to stay around afterwards, they can have a behind-the-scenes look at the police facility next week. Then I've asked Angela Campbell, our library director, to come forward. One of my favorite events is coming up at the library, their annual foundation fundraiser. I'll let her give more details, but like I say, it's an opportunity to go to the library and do everything you've always been told you couldn't do. Eat, drink, talk loud, have fun. I guess you can have fun anyway, but eat, drink,
always have fun,
and have fun.
The Rock Island Public Library Foundation is a separate 501c3 from the library, and they raise money for the library every year through a lot of different methods, but they do once a year have a one-time huge party called Food for Thought, and this year the theme is Grow Your Love of Reading. It's Thursday, November 10th from 5 to 7:30, and it's one of those things you can just stop by anytime. You don't have to be there right at 5, or if you work or whatever. You can stop in at 6 or after. It's $40 a person. You can pay at the door. You can get tickets in advance by calling our regular phone number, 732 read, and they'll direct you to the person that you need to talk to. And what you get for your $40, besides all the fun that Chuck was talking about, Creekside Vineyards will be there with wine tasting, and Blue Cat Brew Pub will be there with beer tasting, and of course we'll have regular old soft drinks too. And then we'll have numerous chef stations that you can go to and walk around the library and sample different foods. We'll also have live music and silent auction. And the silent auction items are really cool because they're one of a kind usually. So it kind of happens at a good time that if you're looking for holiday gifts, it's a great time to buy some. So I hope you all can make it. It's November 10th.
Thank you. Any other comments, council?
Oh, are you going to go? Yeah. I have one announcement I just want to share, and this is perfect for what Alderman Osman is talking about, voting. So there's going to be a couple opportunities for the public to get out and see some of the candidates that are running for state representative in the Quad City area in the 71st and 72nd district, and also the state's attorney and the county recorder position, all contested seats and people from both parties running. And this is one of those opportunities where I really hope people take advantage of it. It's being put on by the Black and Brown Political Coalition in the Quad Cities, and I just want to say thank you to our communities of color because they've been leading having these forums, not only during the general election, but the Rock Island County NAACP was the only group that put on a forum during the primary. So they're doing their part in making sure that the community actually hears from these candidates and doesn't just see what's going on the TV or in their mailbox, because as you know, that usually isn't always the best source of information. So the two that are coming up, we have the first one is actually this Sunday, October 16th. It's at 5:30 to 7:15, and it's at Black Hawk College in the Hawk's Nest. And then that will have the 71st district candidate. So if you live farther over in Moline or farther down in the district in the Quad Cities, but still someone that will be close in representing your area in Rock Island, and then also the county recorder. So we'll cover two candidates from the entire Rock Island County. And then on Thursday, October 20th, from 5:30 to 7:15 at our very own Martin Luther King Center, they're having the 72nd district candidates and then also the candidates for state's attorney. So I know there was press releases and other information out there, but a great opportunity for people to get out and actually hear from these candidates face to face. So I hope you all attend.
Okay, other comments?
Yeah, this is my segment of Run Rock Island. I was a couple Sundays ago after the marathon. The following Sunday was the Nancy Capheim Memorial 10K and 5K run. And I want to thank John Grip because we were down to Sunset Park, and part of the course had to be blocked off, so we had to go for the 10K all the way to the Arsenal Bridge. And the parks looked very good, obviously, even with the flooding going on, and we had great access, and people had a great time down there. So thank you again for the parks and all that you guys have been doing.
Okay, anybody else?
Yes, Mr. Mayor. I'd also like to thank John Grip for the park. We now have Jarskophitis Parkway. That sign has been put back up on 18th Avenue. So the park department is doing their job. So I'd like to thank them for that. Thank you.
Anything else? Okay, we have one person signed up to speak, Michelle Moody.
I just wanted to, Michelle Ramsey Moody, 8201 Ridgewood Road, Rock Island, Illinois. I don't have much to update you. I was just going to speak for about 2 seconds on backyard chickens. If anybody had questions, I am here available. I did accept a promotion at work, so I will be, to I'm sure all your dismay, not here for a couple weeks. So, but if
Congratulations.
Thanks. If anybody in the audience is interested in supporting backyard chickens or learning more, I'm available after this. But unless you guys have questions, that's all I have. All right.
Thank you. No other comments? Okay, we need a motion to go into executive session on personnel, property acquisition, and litigation.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign? Okay, and I've asked Randy to leave too, if you would please. This will be brief.
Right by it. So I figured I might as well call her and stop.
Sure.